Fatebinder, what an honor to have one in Tunan's court. Visit our steadfast. Okay. Let's see. House trade. Let's see what you have. The Overlord forbids the extortion of the pathways. Good thing too, because in years past I'd lose most of my profits to tolls. Couldn't turn a copper if I tried to haul long distance. Oh. Well, I don't need anything, to be honest. She needs stuff more than me. But I think Red Rivers and Gutseeker. This is a two-handed sword, so you know what? I'm going to sell this. Thank you. Camping supplies. We have copper rings, bronze rings, iron rings, camping supplies. That was good to sell my stuff. We'll leave. You betray us? Die. Fail? Die. You do anything? You die. Alright. Cool, cool.
Sorry, I can't. Can't do that.
Ah. Thanks, map. I wouldn't have actually known that was there. Cheese. Head wrap. Deflection goes down. I'll just take it for now. I mean, it's proper. We'll meet with the Archons, and then we're going to transition to Aurora, Drastus. Let's talk to Drastus, I guess? Yeah, my thanks, Fatebinder. You must attend to the rest of the soldiers. Hey, there's stuff over there. Alright, hold up. Let's talk to pretty lady. Cute lady. So you prefer this or Pillars of Eternity? I prefer this game over Pillars of Eternity every fucking time. This game it has skill trees for each individual character rather than a generalized sweeping one like Pillars of Eternity. And plus the enemy that you don't need to micromanage your party. You can have them set up with a proper AI, and from what I've seen, the AI actually works. And you have combo attacks. It's like Chrono Trigger in a way. What's the situation here in Vengeance? Well, the Oathbreaker hold the citadel at the heart of the valley, the one built around the base of the sphere. Sorry, the spire. Aurora points east to the tower in the distance. The Matinee, or the Martini. Also, its presentation has been superb so far. I'm enjoying just all the setup prior to the gameplay, honestly. There's a lot more, like, you shape your own world that you live in. Our largest headache during the siege is unsafe for armored troops to forward, save at key locations. The enemy knows this all too well. I know we'd be a lot farther along if the Scarlet Corps uses alleged strength and numbers to ford the river themselves and overwhelm the enemy. As it is, we must take the valley slowly and advance the disfavors bulwark, since it's where the real work gets done. Ooh. Eeh. First, gain average fear. Because all it takes is its numbers to cross the river under a hail of arrows. The disfavored were quicker to act. Maybe the Venturing Guard wouldn't be so trained up to face this. AI that actually works? It's the only thing you needed to say. Verse has a point. There's been a lack of cooperation here. Aurora's right. The slow advance will win out. I think the slow advance will win out. Sorry, Verse. I wish I could meet the requirement, but I can't. Without question, patience. Yeah, whatever. First, you'll be fine. I've been doing a lot with you. How long do you think have you been with the disfavored? 7 years. 2 seasons, maybe a handful of days. I trained at Fort Resolution. Makes me one of the young bloods. What can you tell me the Venturing Guard? They're a bunch of assholes. Alright, carry on.
Can't do that.
Let's scoot.
Sorry, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Can't do that.
Stop being a whiny child.
Sorry, I can't.
I'm going to punch
Can't
you
do that.
right in the mouth.
Sorry, I can't.
Alright, you fuck. Listen here. There's a path.
Can't do that.
Alright, you know what? Auto path. Save me. We actually know her. Why is Aurora not one of the party members? I don't know, actually. It is kind of silly that that's not actually a thing. She should be one of our party members, but they decided to rack us up with verse. Climb the wall? Yes. Athletics.
Sorry, I can't.
Does she not have enough subterfuge for this? Or do I not have enough? Hold up, hold up.
Quiet down.
Wait a darn hootin' minute. Wow, I only have 36. How much do you have? 35. Wow, I'm sneakier than fucking her. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. Well, I'll come back later for that, I guess.
On it.
Stop sneaking.
Can't do that.
Backspace. Come on.
Can't do that.
Yes, you can. Stop it. Dang, just 3 away. Yeah. Ah, well. C'est la vie. Kairos should have accepted Vendrian surrender. Careful under the portcullis. Well, I guess we'll travel. And off to this favorite camp. It will take you 3 hours to complete your journey to the Eagering Ruins. Alright, we're going to talk to the Archons. Or actually, maybe it would be better to see if we can't increase subterfuge a little. Dodge and... okay. Take what you can or leave the cart, otherwise we'll seize you and your wares. Hail, Fatebinder! That his favorite scout Hiles and your neighbor. Camp's on the way up, don't mind us, we're just clearing out the rabble. I don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are disfavored lands now, and I'm happy to give the Legion proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is this? Am I not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or something. You're on... this is none of my concern. Carry on. Disfavored at gain average favor. Right you are. We'll take care of this vulture. Fuck him up!
Yes.
Slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. Alright, sure. What is it? The voices in the rat told me you came here as a mediator, continuing the source. Well, I can't help but fear that I'm only hearing half the story, so let's have it out. What's so special about you? Alright, subterfuge. Did the voice in the rat ask you to spy on me? At a loss for words, Verse regards you with momentary unease. Well, are you even surprised? He's the Archon of Secrets. Knowing in advance is his business. So is snatching up any advantage over Graven Ashe. Those two compete like a couple of new recruits for any spot around the fire. It's nothing nefarious. The voices are just curious why you're here. If you wanted to know more, you wouldn't be able to suss it out so easily. He would have sent one of his scarier peons in my stead. I'll gain average royalty. I'm here to deliver an edict from Kairos. That makes crazy kind of sense. Considering how long the siege has taxed the armies, I can understand why Kairos had sent you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says? Alright, I'll be honest with her. The Archons may lay claim to Ascension Hall by the Kairos Day of Swords, the 26th of every month, or it will perish. One more thing for the Archons to fight over. Well, thanks for cluing me in. If Kairos sends any lightning our way, just let me know when to duck. I really ought to be meeting with the Archons. Or whatever said the voices in the rat told you. Only that could find you in Eagering Ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of the crowd. You're the only one who hasn't spent the last months bathing in the stink of the Matani River. It was forced laugh, though. The war tent's just up the center of the camp. One last thing, be careful around these favorite types. They take their work seriously and most have suffered too many blows to the head. I like her personality. Subterfuge went up? Yep, I'm at 37 now. Cool.
Can't do that.
Alright, so that's the way out. So now I'm only 2 away. The Stormcaller has arrived. Ah. Yes. They have called me Stormcaller. The guards nod at your approach. It is an honor to welcome you to this favored camp. It must be a terrifying honor to be the mouthpiece of Kairos' magic, you lucky sod. Salute. Graven Ashe protects. That he does. Be well, Fatebinder. Glory to Kairos. 2 away. I think that his favorite really liked me. You with the sack. A pungent odor emanates from the sack. Nice. Save game. Save. We'll take it. We'll sell it later. I like how it shows me on the map, like, stuff I can actually loot.
That wasn't so hard.
Blood Moss. Lesser Sigil of Strength. Cool. No need for everyone to know that you have the edict or you're on Archon business. That's right. I'm just... Not everyone needs to know. Everyone can assume. Everyone can freaking assume what I'm here for. Sparring dummy. Let's see what's here on the shield, which I do not need, but we'll take regardless. Isolantis, or Isotanus, curses the air as a blade of thin iron breaks in half beneath his hammer. Repairing weapons with scrap isn't exactly why I got into this craft, but our supplies are spent. Why not forge bronze? Bronze will do in a pinch, but don't get me wrong, it can take a beating and get bent back into shape, unlike this stubborn iron we have here. We have plenty of tin and copper lying around. Supplies aren't the problem. It's a rare smith who can churn out military bronze consistently, and more often than not it comes out soft. Look around camp. We're grubbing Legion head to toe in iron because it's cheaper and easier to produce for the masses. Couldn't do it with bronze. They call it as favored the Iron Legion for a reason. Strategy and skill may be our backbone, but our claws are made of iron. Good stuff comes from the smiths in Leia's Crossing. You mentioned an iron shortage? Afraid so. The last shipment sent down the Mantani River went missing near Echo Call Crossing, and I'm afraid we won't be seeing any more. Forge-bound iron is Tunon's responsibility. Why is this the first I'm hearing of it? Moss in a box. Box moss. Keep your voice down! Graven Ashe doesn't want to cause a panic or pass any information to the Venturing Guard. Best case scenario, the iron tumbled off the boat and is rusting in the riverbed. Worst case, it ends up in enemy's hands. I will find... If I find myself an Echo Call, I suppose I can keep an eye out. What embarrassing display of incompetence! Count me out. I'll keep an eye out. I'm here to help, even if it means cleaning up the Archon's mess. Damn! I appreciate that, as does the Great General, more than you might guess. I guess he isn't quick to offer his thanks to outsiders, but I'm grateful for your help. It would be a boon. You can trust me to handle this. He glanced at the box, Asami. That is how we tell apart our iron shipments from the rest. Small notches on the wood. Okay. Alright, so we'll be on the lookout for... We'll have to find that Echo Call Crossing stuff. Oh, there's stuff over there. Stuff and things. Alright, that was the guy I needed to talk to. And there's the box. Unlock it!
Got it.
Heavy leather boots. I'll give it to her, actually. Give her some nice new boots. Yep, that's actually really good for her. New boots! Congrats. Fancy new boots. Woo! Moss in a box. Boots in a box. When does this loot end?
Can't do that.
Hey, yes you can. I'll tell you what you can and can't do.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh my... Oh, you're asking for assassin, boy.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Ooh. Potion of Elemental Barrier. I'll take that. Subterfuge +1. Oh, I'm so close now. So close I can taste it. Oh, we have 39 subterfuge now.
Can't do that.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue to strip this camp. Take these fruits. McCree, behave! Don't you sass me! McCree, please. Spicy boy. I am Lucia. This is Marcus. His favorite soldier points to the armored man next to her. You must be the Fate Binder. From under her helmet, you can hear audio scoff. We've been inside the baby. Assigned to your hospitality, Marcus quickly interjects, while you remain on disfavored ground. If you need to rest, we can make necessary preparations. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Wow, I had so much stuff here. Alas, I'm just a law-breaking boy. Marcus, tell me about yourself. I was wounded at the gates of judgment, but Graven Ashe is protecting men to me good. I owe my life to him. Are you bragging about how you let your guard down and took a spear to the gut? You really shouldn't boast about a filthy tearsman besting you in battle. Here's pity that Lord Ashe never seems to notice you. Soon. Lucia, tell me about yourself. I do this. She enthusiastically lifts her heavy shield, and I do this. She mockingly stabs at the air with her spear. Lucia shrugs. Playing host is not my strong suit. Sassy. Endure my sarcasm. I've seen the Legion through my share of the campaign. After so much bloodshed, pretenses of honor can wear me down. The North is my home, and I consider each and every one of the ironclad bastards in this camp to be family. You won't find another army where each member of the phalanx is as beloved and cherished as the next. You seem to be handy with your weapon. I can get some training from him. Favor 1. Aye, and if you ever want some pointers on how to use that weapon of yours, just let me know, she winks. Am I getting hit on? Am I getting hit on by the skull-faced lady? I mean, I'm not. Hey. Lucia, are you flirting with Tunon's Fate Binder? Relax, Marcus. They were playing these camp slaves that I never scratch an inch. Although through the visor helm, you notice Lucia's eyes roving up and down your body. If you ever need someone to warm your bedroll, let me know. I sleeve my armor. I hope you don't mind. What the fuck? What? These people are wild. They're wild, and I love them. How your skill is fared in battle against the Oathbreakers, Marcus? Oh my. Lucia, please. Disfavored favor 1. Every battle is a reminder of the Legion's superiority. The Oathbreakers have plenty of heart, but nothing to beat our Northern Valleys and Graven Ashe's love. I love her. If only she could be my party member. If you ever want to enjoy that feeling, I can spare the time of day to cross iron. What's it like serving with its favored? In spite of her name, the Legion commands more honor than any military on the face of Territus. I knew Cece would like her. Unlike the chorus, there's tradition, discipline, teamwork, and a unity of purpose. There aren't many of us, but it's better that way. We're a tightly knit family bound by trust and glory. Accurate enough. After seeing disunity and bickering of the younger realm's defenders, I feel lucky that I should be the most agreeable legion of Kairos' host, even if we're not most efficient. Why are they disfavored? Tell me why. The story is common knowledge, but we don't discuss it out here. Well, it's not considered polite. It has to do with Graven Ashe and the rise of Kairos Empire. I'm sure you can put those pieces together. Ashe and Kairos weren't always on the best of terms, but now all that's changed. By rights, we should have a name worthy of our vaulted reputation by now, but maybe someday after my children's children inherit my armor, we'll have a better title to call our own. Okay, so they had a little bit of a bickering. Lucia, I could use some training. Finally, some fun to break up the monotony of the siege. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, so she can train. Cool.
You learn something every day.
Well then, thank you. Goodness me. I gained the level. She trained me all right. Oh, she trained me. Level up. With each level, you can increase one of your character's attributes: might, finesse, quickness, wits, vitality, or resolve. Increasing attribute costs 1 point until an attribute cost reaches 19. To increase an attribute from 19 to 20 requires 2 attribute points. Level up bonus. Oh, I have 1 point. I could upgrade my quickness. Yeah, I'll upgrade that. Save. She trained me. Alright, thanks. Alright, we want to have... Stance Blitz, an aggressive stance that focuses on rapid strikes. I will get the Blitz stance. Yes. Cool. Alright, we leveled up.
On it.
Just cost us some money, but, you know, that's nothing.
Have a look here.
Oh, hey, hidden item. Fatiguing Toxin. Staggering Burn. Topaz. Alright, F5. I guess it's time for us to proclaim the edict. Actually, sack. Loot the sack. Meat. Alright, that's almost everything. Good thing time doesn't actually pass. Also, how do I switch stances, I wonder? Battle stance.
Ha! Yes.
Okay, so it has me locked on the... Oh, wow! So that causes me, like, CM abilities. That's awesome. So that's my special stance. Recovery time, minus 15%. That's actually pretty good. Come on, Verse! We're off! One day, Verse will arrive, and we'll be... Unlike most enemies, Bane deal large amounts of arcane damage. Your normal defenses won't work well against them. Alright, we'll read off this verse, and then we're going to play Batman. Yesterday you chided me for wishing a longer wait, now you suggest even a longer delay. Press the voices in your skull to come to consensus if you wish to be taken seriously. Damn, Graven Ashe, that's mean. Good advice is flexible, changing into the moment. Besides, now we're agreeing with you yesterday. I know you hate going to battle without overwhelming odds on your side. If you're so terrified of a challenge, why not wait for your reinforcements? Alright, guys. Calm down. Calm down.
That's 4 reports of avalanches in the mountains now. The Tearsmen can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain passes. Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
Archon of War pounds his staff on the ground to punctuate his words. A large and imposing man to begin with, his profile is made larger still by his hulking suit of armor that hums with mystical energy.
Or it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
The Archon of Secrets passes a scepter between his hands and his beak, twirling the rod in hypnotic circles. You hear voices in your head. Why, hello there. Well, hello there, Fatebinder. We'll be with you in just a moment. Please. He's talking to me as he talks to him. Emerald luminescence seeps from the seams of the Archon's ragged red robes. The glow is almost noticeable where his neck should be. His mask seems to float and spin, never pivoting or bending naturally.
Hey, watch yourself. When these two get going, you don't want to get between them.
I'm here to proclaim Kairos' edict. The valley was sealed in preparation for this moment. Governor Hind, long have we... Yeah, that's right, favor with them both. Long have we been honored by your iron. Now we are honored by your presence. I must apologize for my lord. Tempers run high in the high of late. I can gain major favor, or I can glare silently. Glaring silently seems best.
Stormcaller, it is an honor to have
Building
you with
a
us.
reputation.
I
have a reputation
you are
building.
here with another of Kairos' edicts. Perhaps another catastrophe that will punish our foes for hiding behind their walls? soldiers tell me you helped Commander Drotus on your way through Edring. You honor the court with your selfless cooperation. For that is
Oh my god, I'm gaining so much favor
demands of us all.
just by existing. On the last of his words, the Archon of War glares at the voices in Nerat, furrowing his brow as he utters the word camaraderie. I require no thanks for doing my sworn duty. I come bearing an edict of Kairos. Are you done bickering? I have an edict to proclaim. And bow to the Archons. Gain minor and lose minor. I require no thanks in doing my sworn duty.
Modesty is your prerogative, but know that cooperation and goodwill have been rarities of late. You do your Lord Tunon a great honor by aiding your cousins in the disfavor.
Disfavored, more like super favored. Fucking spoiled.
No, don't mind us while you trade your gushing praise. We're sure the Fatebinder has come because our company lacks in small talk.
You've done bickering. Bow to the Archons. It is an honor to be here. Gain minor favor, lose minor favor.
Likewise.
Archon, Graven, Ashe. So polite, all of us.
It would seem the honor is all yours.
I have come bearing an edict of Kairos.
For the second time, Brother Tunon selects you for the glory of proclamation. You should be honored. Tell us, what has the Overlord decided to unleash upon the Oathbreakers?
It seems you need some encouragement to work together. Kairos' edict will end the lives of everyone in the valley unless the Ascension Hall is claimed by Kairos' Day of Swords. The earth sways with each word you utter, the air thickening with warmth as you pronounce the tersely phrased commandment, its every syllable drafted by the hand of Kairos. With the edict proclaimed, your pulse quickens and the muscles in your legs, worn from the long trip down the mountain, feel renewed. The tired limbs are now nearly buoyant with vigor. Oh my goodness. I just cursed everyone in this valley.
The Overlord means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Oathbreakers or die in failure. There is no room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive. We'll need to advance across the Mittani. We lose everything if we stand still, and we move to back up Plan Green. The Earthshakers didn't make it over the mountain in time, so we do this the hard way. Over the walls instead of through.
The Archon of War taps his finger against his temple, a low rumble escaping under his beard.
So you found your backbone at last! Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you soft, timid. That was a record for you, right? The baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
The Archon of Secrets passes his scepter from one hand to the next, chuckling softly with each toss. You hear the voices in your head, watch him squirm, so many tears over replaceable, expendable, useless soldiers. I miss the old Archon of War. You never see blood echo in a blubbering mess over a few dead killers. He used the knuckle bones of his best disciples for jewelry and even made a breastplate out of his dead brothers. Oh god. Ribcage, just because of how a real man deals with grief. Oh my... Voices in a rat. Please. Are you too daft? It's your indecision or bickering that has incited this edict. Gain major favor. Lose minor favor. Subterfuge. They call you the Archon of Secrets, but you certainly don't seem to know anything remotely useful. Oh.
I second the Fatebinder. Thought you had the memories of one of those Oathbreakers rattling about that bronze gourd of yours. Would Kairos' mighty spy master please enlighten this gathering of allies with some scrap of strategic insight?
Damn, tell him. The Archon of Secrets turns his head to the side until the face of his mask is turned around and a new faceted mask presents itself as facing forward. When the next Archon speaks, the trembling voice of a younger man can be heard.
Our river was to be the bulwark, but with the Tidecasters slain, what hope remains? It's so cold in here. Help me.
He steals men's
Please.
souls and make them the slaves. Use of our river suggests this is the voice of the late Martini Niev. Okay, so it's one of the guys that actually is named after the river.
Our sources tell us the Oathbreakers had some sort of magical trick in store. But this knowledge is tinged with Fear. Trepidation. If we make a move for the Matani, we suspect the Oathbreakers will mount a counterattack that is equal parts valiant and futile.
Then there's enough talking. There's work to be done. Iron Marshal, my lord. Bayrick and his band have been drilled in the Echo Call assault plan. The Crescent Runners should be briefing him as we speak regarding the latest enemy movements along the river. I will just pass him at once. The Iron Marshal salutes, clapping her gauntlet to her breastplate. Bayrick. Though you know him only by name, Bayrick is the commander of the Stone Shields and well regarded by the Disfavored's High Command. And I will ensure Fifth Eye. And I will ensure that the Chorus stands ready to march. If the Disfavored can take the river, the Chorus has the main power to secure the outer ring of the valley. Nerat is chilly. Yes, he is pretty chilly.
Our soldiers clamor for battle, and at last we shall have it. Thus, we command you to continue guarding the Fatebinder. Tunan's chosen is our honored guest, and must be shown our finest hospitality.
I have suspicions.
I won't let you down, boss. He'll get through the campaign in one piece, as long as he doesn't do anything too stupid.
Thanks first. Archon twirls the scepter one last time. Suit yourself, Fatebinder. The more you ignore us. Taps Fifth Eye on the shoulder and the two depart. I don't trust you, Nerat.
Finally, the fool and his puppet are gone. Perhaps now I can hear myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment, but I will never understand why the voices of Nerat is given such authority. I shudder to think what will become of us all should Tunan favor him in the end.
Facepalm.
Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us, I cannot shake the feeling that our allies will work against us. You've shown your worth in war, and your name has been known to the Legion since the very beginning of this long conquest. So I'd ask that you join us this one last time to help us wrap up
This man
last
marched
objective.
through a city, punching his fists through people's rib cages.
If you wish to be counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are ready for the final push into the Citadel.
I'd be honored to help. The Iron Marshal salutes Graven Ashe, then turns to leave the tent. I will be at the training grounds ready the soldiers. Find me there when you're ready. She paused to clear her throat, and though I am loath to mention it, the chorus will likely use your assistance. They certainly won't secure the outer valley on their own. Fifth Eye must be somewhere in that rat's nest they call camp, due east. Seek him out if you must. I'll help them as much as I can, but I'll be, enforcing. I have 8 days. Oh, fuck. Or Vendrians will die. The missus said Stormcaller was coming. It seems I was fooled that you bring an edict that would polarize and punish the Oathbreakers. May we speak a moment? Seeing as you provided this favor nearly a year of your life, ensuring the Lethian's cross secured Ire for a war sport, I suppose a little banner is the least I owe you. Your regiment here, Adventurers well, is small even by disfavored standards. The conquest is spread us thin. Every league we conquer must be held. I issued the call to assemble, but most of our cohorts remain trapped across the mountains. No bother. Won't be the first time I've had to do much with little. I need to know why conquering a few lowly tiersmen is so impossible a task. Let's out alongside, glaring at you with a furrowed brow. It is not lack of trying. Earlier in the year, when the chorus was still gathering in the valley, I launched a raiding party right to straight the Citadel. They made it past the Matani River with no disfavored survivors and no chorus scouts with eyes on the situation. I know very little what happened, only that they died quickly. Left me short-handed and in need of more troops, and they've been slowly trickling in from everywhere, and I guess I've been guilty of waiting for my numbers to be overwhelming rather than merely enough. What became of the warriors you left in the garrison in this region years ago? I too have questions about that. I have reason to believe that the garrison was taken, those favor were slain, not by the Oathbreakers, and though unknown in my bones, I cannot prove that the voice of Nerat is at fault. What is your reason? Okay, if this is true, the Archon of Justice must be informed. No, I cannot make that claim until handily proven. I appreciate your sense of duty, but not yet. What is your sense to believe such a thing? It is well known that I can protect my soldiers from harm, even if they are on my sight. What is less known is that I can sense every cut, every kill, every illness. No harm to my soldiers escapes my notice. Of my soldiers posted at Venturion's Well Citadel, only 2 were slain in the uprising, but all the others died later, and horrible, painful magic was involved. My son was one of those few that died under such unusual circumstances. Your son was among those killed? Yes, my son, Brynnax, was posted with the garrison, but I felt his death happened elsewhere after the battle. But all my legion are family, and he is my flesh must remain irrelevant. That is very strange, as a hefty claim to offer with no real proof. Agree, and that's why not something I usually wish to formally say. Let's speak of something else. What can you tell me of Cairn? I should have known sooner that his heart strayed from Kairos. I needed to split our forces, send them to Azura while I tackled Stalwart, but that was a mistake. Without me looming near, he must have felt free to live out his traitorous dreams. Why do you think he turned against Kairos? Cairn only served us because death was the alternative. He did not admire the unity and progress that Kairos brings. While I suspect that Chorus agents may have whispered treachery into Cairn's ear, I think it is wholly possible that Cairn fell into disloyalty by his own volition. What's become of Cairn's disciples? Cairn's chief disciple, Radix, now speaks for the guild. It is true that my warriors are a bit apprehensive about our magical allies. Many suspect Cairn's treachery was taught to them, but I have vetted the guild, pruned who I don't trust, kept those who I can. So let's talk about something else. Your trusted voices of Narat is plain as day. How did this antipathy? Our rivalry is an old one. The voice of Narat served Kairos before I did, and I believe he hates me as being of roughly the same status in the eyes of the Overlord, despite being the younger Archon, selected to lead an army through the tears. This war seems to bring out the worst in us. We've disagreed on strategy at every turn. I think you're right to be wary. I'm glad you concur. Alright, for the glory of Kairos. Alright, and let's save. Let's save game, and we will kick off some Batman. So, from what I've played of Tyranny thus far, it's actually a really interesting game. I really like it a lot. It's really cool. And there's multiple acts. Oh my god, there's over like 40 achievements. Alright, time for Batman.